Welcome back to the channel. How are you doing? Today's reading is going to be specifically about the Divine Feminine Consciousness and what is going on with the Divine Feminine Collective. The first thing is, point blank period, is that Spirit has been really opening up the doorway to your psychic vision, your psychic sight. This is also talking about dreams. So I feel like a lot of the Divine Feminine consciousness is being very much tapped into the moment. Tapped into Earth, tapped to the moon, tapped in all of these planetary aspects and deep within each and every one of you. You could be masculine energy and watch this video because everyone has a divine feminine energy within us all. It does not matter. We are both collectively made up of divine masculine and divine feminine internally. And it all rules the heart chakra at the end of the day. It comes into balance at the heart chakra. When I'm seeing this clairvoyance, it says inspiration, interpretation, and trust. The card number is 35. 35 is 3 plus 5 is 8, right? 3 and 5 make 8, which is Scorpio energy of death, decay, destruction, transformation, rebirth, secrets, shadows, and so much more. This card is heavily ruled with Plutonian energy, Pluto. And when I see this, maybe you are scrying. Maybe you are pulling cards. Maybe you are, looking at the clouds, looking in water, looking at your candle or smoke and trying to really find the message within the message itself. For some of y'all, there is a message within this message. This is going to have a double meaning. It's just something Spirit is saying. I don't know how or why, but that's what Spirit says. I also feel like there is a lot of cleansing going on within the Divine Feminine and releasing of toxic habits and toxic mindsets and toxic connections. And that is something big, the connections. Spirit is also wanting me to, I just pulled the Oracle of Chaldea. Spirit wants me to look in here for the alabaster tablets of Layla to read from. And the perfume of Sophia. We're going full Divine Feminine. There is something deep within here for y'all, okay? So with the alabaster tablet of Layla, it says that you are remembering at a soul level. You are tapping into greater awareness and an understanding of your highest life purpose, and that will become even more clearer to you. This may invoke unsettling change within you, but that change is necessary for you to have a new way to manifest. You are protected and guided at all times, especially when you feel uncertain about your course. You are truly loved. And this is a big message within all Divine Feminine consciousness. At the end of the day, you are secured. You are loved. Even when you don't feel loved by the external world or any other person, know that Spirit loves you. Know that you have love for yourself. And that's something big. It's like, through the divine consciousness of, the Divine Feminine going through heartbreak and shattering energies, and, repetition of maybe toxic cycles or toxic partners, the Divine Feminine at the end of the day feels lost and hurt. So when I see this energy, know that you are loved, and self-love is of utmost importance. When you can truly love yourself, you don't need validation from the external world if you are loved or not. Okay, so that's something big. You are loved. End of story. Know this. The next one that we have is number 12. These could be important numbers. So the alabaster tablet of Layla was 41 or 5. The perfume of Sophia is 12 or 3. And it says, you will be able to sense the best timing and approach to take. To create space for healing and resolution, connect to your body and ground yourself in the here and now with body-friendly practices. You will find your way intuitively and instinctively, even in the most confusing circumstances, through the moment to where you are sure the answer is no, and then the next moment you're sure it is yes. Give up trying to figure the answer out right now and remain open with positive but relaxed expectations. With that, clarity shall emerge spontaneously according to the divine timing. And perfume is igniting your senses. So maybe this is also linked to the scent of memory. For me personally, and a lot of people, that smell of grandma's cookies or The smell of something specific, roses. Some could be tobacco. Something that is very strongly associated with maybe a divine feminine or a divine masculine energy that could be taking place. Smell is linked to memory. Maybe this is using like that clairaudience of the smells. I said clairaudience is like hearing something. I cannot remember exactly what the clear smelling is. It is a spiritual gift. Maybe that's something you're going to be bringing in. Maybe for some of y'all, this could be like smelling someone's cologne and thinking of them. And it pulls them in closer to you. You're very magical and powerful. You have to understand this. Okay, understand this. The next card was the one that I officially pulled in this number 37. 3 plus 7 is 10. And it is called the Oracle of Chaldea. It says, continue on your healing journey with enthusiasm, but without forcing things to happen more quickly than it feels natural. Sometimes the body will be ready to let go while the mind is still holding on. At other times, the mind may need to be patient as the body processes an experience. Trust in your own timing and rhythm. There is no need to be impatient or to judge yourself. You are summoning the spiritual fortitude to tackle an issue which has previously held you back. When the time is right, the healing shall happen more easily than if you tried to push forward prematurely. Things are going to work out. Be positive. And what's really odd is that 2 of your cards today was talking about timing. And what is the right timing? When is it going to happen for you? When is it that you're going to feel like the external or outside is going to match the internal? So the best way that I can say that is it starts from within. That first step is always the hardest. When you're used to not feeling loved, or you're used to not hearing compliments, when you're used to not doing your affirmations. Sometimes in spirituality, we say fake it till you make it. So if you're starting out and you're like, I don't do enough self-love practices. I don't really talk to myself in a beautiful way. Start today. Start today. And even if you're like, I am beautiful, and it makes you feel weird, because I tell my aunt this and it makes her feel weird until she says it now. I am beautiful, right? Do your affirmations. You look up affirmations. Each chakra has its own set of affirmations. Like I know, I can, I see, I think, I feel, I dream, right? Those are starting of your affirmations. It's time to get back into the understanding of doing your own and seeing how much that can build you up internally. So maybe something internal can change the external. Does that make sense? Okay, let's go ahead and get into some goddess messages. I know I'm rambling a lot today, but the message is here. You have Persephone, the goddess of new beginnings. It says inexperience. So maybe this is something you're trying, something new, something you've never done before. Her number is 42. 4 plus 2 is 6. So maybe that's an important number too. The Persephone, though, is the goddess of spring, the goddess of new growth, the goddess of abundance, the goddess of like the rebirth energy. And what's really nice is that she is married in mythology to Hades, the god of the underworld or the god of the dead. So she brings something from dead to life, just like she brought his heart in a way. The next card that you have is Uzame, the goddess of humor, 49, which is number 13, which in tarot is death. So confirmation on that. Maybe there's something within you that is being brought to life. It makes me think of that Evanescence song, Bring Me to Life, Wake Me Up Inside. Call my name and save me from the dark. So maybe there's something here that you are being born in a way, born again. Maybe born again through your feminine energy. Maybe your feminine ancestors are coming to help. And it's like calling in the feminine ancestors to bring this about. Hummingbirds, cherry blossoms are going to be very, very important. There's cherry blossoms in the back of this card, and there's cherry blossoms on her crown. This can even represent love. The whole thing, the whole reading so far is like, timing. Love is coming. The divine timing of you realizing what you are worthy of, what you deserve. Focus. Artemis, the goddess of the hunt. She's the huntress. She marks her bow and arrow. She aims and she doesn't miss. So remember this. You shoot to score. You ain't shooting to miss. So maybe there has been in the past missed opportunities, but things are changing. Artemis says focus. Focus your bow. And it makes me think of like Eros and Cupid in love and Valentine's Day. Maybe there's going to be some kind of understanding of love by Valentine's Day. And Lysi, the goddess of revelation, which is the truth, your inner truth. Your inner truth. And I said truth, and on the bottom is Nyx, goddess of night, personification of darkness. And it says secrets. So maybe secrets in your truth. Maybe you being covering up your truth with other people's secrets. Okay. That sounds like a riddle. Covering up your truth with other people's secrets. Maybe this is also like disconnecting from other people's energy, other people's power source, because their power source is tainted or their power source is not enough. Connect to source energy. It will always give you plenty. Queen of Wands, you're beautiful, you're attractive, you're fierce, you're assertive, you're wise. Some of y'all in the divine feminine consciousness are powering up in this Lilith energy. Lilith, which is standing up for yourself, stepping into power, stepping up into truth. Secrets are coming to light, and it's about you standing up for yourself with justice. It makes me think of Nemesis, the goddess of judgment and retribution. Nemesis was the one in mythology that cursed Narcissus to fall in love with the next person he saw, and he saw his reflection, and he fell in the water and he drowned. And then a beautiful flower sprung up from the side of the pool or the river that he was at, the pond. It was a daffodil, which is a symbol of hope. So maybe you're going to see daffodils. Maybe there's something important about the daffodil. Maybe you have battled with narcissistic energies, people who were only out for themselves. And, what about you? So, Nine of Wands, confirmation. You have really went within. But I'm going to tell you something. It's time for you to realize that the only person at the end of the day that holds you back is yourself. The only person that prevents you from accepting blessings is yourself. The only person that doesn't realize their true potential sometimes, I say sometimes because some of y'all out there are like, I know who I am, is yourself. So the biggest thing in this divine consciousness, wake up. It's a wake-up call. Knock on the door. Ring, ring, ring. Telephone. Step into your power. Step into your divinity. Step up into your truth. Step up into your power. The tower. Things are changing. Big things. It's the ending of cycles. We are going into this year of 2025, which we're currently in, to the year of the wake up of the divine feminine consciousness. When are you going to wake up, if you haven't, to realize that you call the shots? That you are worthy. That you are beautiful. That you are talented. That you are nurturing and giving and receptive only to those energies who are worthy and accepting with you. This is time for you to call back your power. This is time for you to reclaim your throne. This is time for you to stand your ground. This is time for you to dream again. And it's time to end so something new can begin, and that is you, the Persephone energy. Confirmation. The Nine of Pentacles is a card of singlehood. So maybe you're single, you don't have to be, but I'm just giving you the energy of the divine feminine consciousness. singlehood, but extremely connected, extremely grounded, extremely deserving, extremely beautiful, the hard worker. You see the bird? That bird is the phoenix. You are the phoenix rising. Card number 9. Maybe you're seeing angel number 991, 999, 911, 119. That's phoenix numbers. For some of y'all could even be seeing 144, 114, 444. Just know that it's time. And look, you have confirmation. You have 2 9s on the board. 9 of Wands to the 9 of Pentacles. If somebody had seen and put you in this 9 of Wands energy, they're going to see you glow up big time. I'm talking about your style, your appearance, your approach, your health, your engagement, your business, your money. Everything is growing exponentially. And look, confirmation, Page of Swords. That's them saying, wow, I shouldn't have done that to the Divine Feminine. Wow, I should have did something better. And this is in turn going to cause them to go through a dark night. There's going to be somebody going through dark night. If that's your story. If this is your story. Secretly, watching. Anticipation of a new embrace. 6 of Cups. This person is watching, wanting to embrace you the way that they once did. But the thing is that this ain't them. This is someone new. This is the energy of love and unity and connectedness. This Page of Swords is not that. And I always say, oh, you are a walking tower moment, but seriously, you are legitimately the walking tower moment. It's their fault. Don't feel bad for the mistakes that they made. Just make sure you heal through the occurrences. Make sure you heal. Therapy is wonderful. I recommend it to everyone. The Wheel of Fortune. Everything's aligning for you. The Divine Feminine Consciousness is legitimately elevating. Big time. These are 3 zodiac signs on this wheel that I'm just going to look at and see what Spirit pulls me to. Libra, Aquarius. I'm actually seeing Cancer and Taurus, so there's 4. Wheel of Fortune is fated occurrences, fated events, fated happenings. This Wheel of Fortune moment is going to put you on the precipice of exactly where you need to be. This is receiving. This is stepping in your divinity. This is stepping in your power. 100%. Bottom of the deck. Queen of Cups. More discerning about who you give your energy to. Where does your time go? Who deserves your replies? Who deserves to drink out your cup? Because, darling, once you realize your worth, you won't so easily give it away. I also feel like this collective has also been doormats previously. Not no more. Not no more. You're stepping up into alignment. Let's get one more card. Can I get a confirmation card of the Queen of Cups, Spirit? The 8 of Swords in reverse. You're not waiting for anybody to rescue you. You're not waiting for Prince Charming or Princess Charming. You're waiting and you're seeing, I got this myself. I want to do this. You see that boundaries are very important. You see that that's also healthy energy. Healthy. In the middle of the deck, I want to show you this, is the 4 of Wands in the Magician. I feel like big things are about to open up for you. Celebrations unlike anything you've seen in years. Anything you've felt in years. Especially with that Wheel of Fortune. And I really want to know one more thing. What is this Wheel of Fortune? What is the Wheel of Fortune? Spirit, thank you so much. Okay. We got a couple. We have the Ten of Swords, which is a painful ending. So the Wheel of Fortune is an ending that sets you exactly where you need to be, which is the Tower. You've had to have a Tower moment to find this video previously. You've had to go through deep pain for you to find this, to listen to it and understand it. You've had to understand what it's like to lose everything. The rug pulled out underneath you. Because you are the phoenix. You are rebirthing. You see, I'm not seeing as the swords going into the bird. I'm seeing the swords being pulled out of the bird. And the light of the rebirth is happening. Your true spark has not begun. You're just the ember that is about to glow brightest. Ace of Pentacles. New doorways, new happenings, new beginnings, new opportunities, new adventures, travel. That's a big one. I'm seeing travel. And then you have two wands. You have the Knight and the King of Wands. You're going to have many options. Maybe two different choices where you want to go. Two different choices where you want to go. And this is your call. This is with a divine masculine. I'm just saying. Two choices, two calls. With a true divine masculine. With that true emperor energy right here. Somebody who is patient and kind and observant and caring and giving. Look behind it right there. You have the sign and justice. Big energy. And I hope that y'all enjoyed this reading. And thanks for the love and support and subscribe and likes and everything. We're going to take this to the extended and find a little bit more out about this Wheel of Fortune and see what else is coming out with it. And if you want to visit the extended, you can click the link in the Patreon. It is $9.99 a month for unlimited extended readings every month. $9.99 unlimited. And there's over 50 different videos in my Patreon that you can go watch pick a card readings, collectives, and so much more. If you would like to book a reading, you can also do that in the link tree. And I love y'all, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.